Hello, Leo, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. I would like to apologize for my voice today. I'm getting over laryngitis, so I'm trying to speak softly so that it's not that harsh on your ears. It's been very, very hard for me to be quiet for the last few days. That's really asking a lot of me. I talk a lot. Anyway, just my apologies beforehand. This will be your weekly reading for the week of April 6th through the 12th. And during that time, we'll have a first quarter moon on the 6th. And that can be, a time when you're just a little agitated and, maybe impulsive and impatient. So keep that date on your mind. If that comes up for you, try to manage that. Because then we do move into the waxing gibbous time. And that's, that time where that moonlight is building right before the full moon. And I find that time is really good for getting things done, just kind of buckling down and working on the things that you're working on. Your intuition is firing, your introspection's firing, everything's just for me anyway. So keep those moon energies in mind, and also share with me in the comments down below if you find yourself affected by those moon energies as well. I know for me, it's just been my entire life that is really, it took me years to really realize why am I different from week to week? And once I started learning about moon energies, it really clicked in. I was like, oh, okay, that really makes sense for me because I was already noticing it. So anyway, I'm babbling on, but keep that in mind. This will be an intuitive general reading for the energies that you may or may not encounter this week, Leo. So, of course, please keep that in mind. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. And your overall message for this reading right here is the answers you need are coming. All right, Leo, let's see what you guys have going on for the week. As I'm shuffling the tarot, I would like to remind you that since my readings are free to you, all I ask in return is that you hit that subscribe button. It really helps my channel, and it's super, super easy for you to do. So I'll give you just a moment to do that right now. Thank you so much. And if you've been a subscriber, thank you for coming back and helping me build a community here. I'm noticing the repeats that are coming back, and the subscribers are starting to grow. And I just want to let all of you know that I really do appreciate that. That really means a lot to me. All right, my other reminder for the week is for you to keep a spiritual journal. Sometimes we don't recognize the patterns that are evolving in our life when it comes to our spiritual experiences and the things that we're learning. So, keeping track of those things, this could be like synchronicities that you're having, maybe dreams or encounters that you have. It just helps you look back on those emerging patterns as you grow, and it can be a really good important tool as you're evolving spiritually. So, that's just my little happy reminder for the week. All right, Leo, April 6th through 12th, the answers you need are coming. Let's see what you guys have going on. All right, overall present energy is the sun, and isn't that the card of Leo? Interesting. So you're sitting in a really, really happy, awesome place right now. It seems like you're probably, rested, relaxed, good outlook, good things going on for you. So awesome energy for that. Love to see that for you. All right. And your current situation is that you're thinking about looks like your long-term finances, I would say. When the 10 comes out, this is about, kind of generational wealth and overall wealth. This isn't really, I mean, it does involve your day to day, but it's kind of big picture thinking. So not a bad thing to be doing, to be thinking about that right now, especially if you're in a really happy place. At the root of your situation is the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be that you are, this is like some action. Maybe you're having to spend some money that you don't like to spend. There's that Knight taking some sort of action that has to happen sometimes. And maybe this is about taking action on gaining more of those pentacles. So if you're a pentacle gatherer, if you're a coin gatherer, think of life like a video game. Is it time to go to a place where you can gather more coins? Are you in the place right now where you can do that? So something for you to think about. In your recent past is more pentacles here. So, I always like to ask when this card comes up is, do you see yourself right now in this, or this would be in your past actually, in the giving place or in the receiving place? And where is that? And that's the energy you're coming into this with. So it could be that you've been in a receiving, that maybe someone was charitable towards you and helped you financially, and it's making you think of the bigger picture. And maybe you helped someone financially, and it's also making you think of the bigger picture. So only you can answer when the card, when that card comes up. There's so many things, so many ways to read that card. So on your mind this week is more. Wow, Leo. Again, I'll go back to the answers you need are coming. The harvest, the seeds that you've already planted, definitely on your mind. And you're in such a happy place. This is, none of this is in a bad place. You're in a happy place. And I think, you're doing well, and you're thinking, how can I do better? So on your mind is thinking about those seeds that you've sown, the harvest. You're thinking about the big picture of the future. And maybe you are thinking about, do I take on another project? Do I, change jobs? How do I want to advance this pentacle gathering here? What is just ahead of you is the devil. Whoop, there's your stop sign. So, and why? Why is the devil here asking, why is he on your shoulder now? I say the devil looks at you and kind of makes you question yourself. So, this could be, are you having like a lack of confidence when it comes to all of these pentacle related things? Did you apply for a job and you're kind of, doubting, can I do this thing? This could be fear of failure, but it's also fear of success a little bit. And that's something to think about. A lot of people do experience that. So, but these are those little self-doubts that are maybe in the way of all of this. I mean, look at you. You're in a great place. Don't doubt yourself. Don't let that devil come in and mess up your momentum, because when you look at all this, the pentacles that were, you're coming into this thinking about this, you're in it right now, and then all of a sudden again it's like the stop sign. It's like, oh, yeah, you really think you can go get that job? Yeah, right. So don't think like that. Let's ignore this guy and go ahead with those, with that confident Leo way, the way, the way a Leo can get anything they want. Really, that's how Leos are. What is in your advice position here is the Queen of Swords. And I would point this sword, this is intellect, and this is understanding intellect, but also being very clear about the things that you think, crystal clear, and speaking in that manner. And that's who you need to talk to right there with that devil card. You need to tell that devil, go away. Not today. What is it saying? Not today, Satan. I'm not playing today. I'm moving forward. And I don't want your self doubt. I don't need it. I'm doing great without it already. And let's not even have you creep in there. What is beyond your control this week? All right, so the Eight of Cups, and this is you seeking out, you're doing great where you are, and this is you seeking for more. And this could be in the emotional realm, but this also can be just in the worldly realm. You're doing great, and you've got that balance behind you, those cups. You've got friends and family that support you and have your back, and you're like, all right, what's out there around the corner for me? And these emotional waters here are very calm. So you're fine. Don't let that self doubt creep in there. You are awesome and you're doing a great job right now. Secret desire, or what you're trying to avoid. I mean, can all the pentacles come out to play today, Leo? So, this is a card of stability. Is this your secret desire? Is to just hold on to that stability and have that stability? Or are you trying to avoid stability? And, the flash just came to me too about, is it better to be stable? And I would say, like, this would be, is it better to be stable at this job than to move into the new job where there's maybe less stability but more of an opportunity? So this is kind of your big question of the week, is how important is your stability right now? Are you trying to avoid it, or is it your secret desire to kind of hold on to it? And is that a good way to be? That's your big question for the week, Leo. In your outcome position, well, how am I not shocked by, like, seriously? We almost can't pull out any more pentacles on this. So here's Nine of Pentacles, enjoying the fruits of your labor. So you're doing a great job. Do not let this devil card creep in. I'm very curious to see too What's hidden from you here on the bottom of the deck? Page of Swords. I've seen Page of Swords in these readings this week quite a bit. And this is what is hidden from you is the it's like the juvenile thinking, juvenile way of being and thinking. It's like a that's hidden from you. There's a maturity that's about this entire situation. And it's maybe a new maturity. It's something that's new to you. And I'm not saying this in an age related way, but like your way of thinking has matured a little bit when it comes to, your money, your material world, something about your job. And maybe, this could be about moving into a different position at that job, taking on more responsibility, which will bring in more wealth to you. This could be about changing jobs completely and totally and doing something that you can get to the point, but it looks like you do get to the point where you are enjoying the fruits of your labor, and you're happy right now. So, this to me, because you're so happy right now, we're not going to listen to this guy. We're not. He's there. He's going to be there throwing these self doubts at you. But your big question this week is kind of the stability question. Is it okay to remain stable where you are, status quo, let things go as they are because you're doing great there? Or is it time to level up? Is it time to make that move to, to maybe make more money? Of course, your overall card here was the answers you need are coming. And that could be in the form of, maybe there's a job offer in your email. Maybe a job comes up. Maybe someone mentions something to you about an opening at a place that you didn't, there's just keep your ear to the ground this week, Leo, about information that might come to you. So, again, there's synchronicities, just encounters that change your life. So that's really what I think you need to be paying attention to this week and looking for. That could be out there for you. But do ask yourself this question: how important is stability? And is that what you need right now, or do you need to kind of shake things up a bit? All right, overall message card here. Trust the divine plan, which I think, didn't you guys have that last week as well? Leo, yeah, that was literally, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, because I did a different set of readings last week. But yeah, you guys are on a path here where I feel like doors are opening, things are happening for you guys, and it's been, I think it's funny with Leos that it takes you guys, your cycles are so much different than almost any other sign in the zodiac, and it's almost like it takes Leos longer to do things, and and that's the only way I can say that it takes weeks for something that a Leo is doing to unfold and evolve. And not that you're slow, it's like you're very methodical in letting change occur. Where I see other signs are like zip, 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 change just every week. Leos are not like that. Leos are very slow to change. So but I do, what do they say? Slow and steady wins the race. And I think that's really what Leos are about too. It's having that, that confidence. You don't make change lightly, and you're very confident when you do. Like you've really thought about all of the avenues and everything you need to think about before you make a change. So, Leo, a lot of things for you to think about this week. Most importantly is your stability, is that a good thing for you right now, or is it time to level up? So keep that in mind. If you're comfortable, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys are going through. I'd be very curious to know what the Leo Collective, what are you guys up to out there? Because you're in a good spot, and don't let this devil come in and bother you this week. He's going to be there. He's going to pop up. He's going to pop up, and it's going to be in the way of self-doubt. This could come out of someone else's mouth, and maybe, someone can say that negative thing and kind of throw it in, and then it's in your head. So don't let that happen. Make sure that if someone says something to you, or if you have that kind of thought arise, just quickly get it out of there. It's a false truth. It's literally Satan messing with you. Don't let it happen. So, Leo, again, I really hope there was something in this reading that you can take away and use this week. If you're comfortable sharing, leave me a comment. I do post weekly readings, so come back next week and we'll see if this continues to evolve. With Leo, it tends to do that. You might have a totally new message here next week, though. Also, if you like my reading style, of course, please like and subscribe. It really does help my channel, and I appreciate it so, so much. So thanks again, Leo, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.